We're going to be talking about strategies for a successful holiday visit with your loved one living with dementia. The first most important thing you need to do is plan ahead. Some simple steps ahead of time will make this day so much more successful. Step one in planning for your loved one's visit is the time of the visit. For this to be a success for them, it needs to be planned as much as possible, including the time of day. Is your loved one more themselves in the morning or in the afternoon? You might find a lot of people with dementia, as the day goes on, they get brain fatigue, they get tired, and they get sick of us. So maybe a morning visit would be better that goes until lunchtime. So think about the time of day and what would be best for them so it could be a successful holiday for them too. And while we're talking about the time of the visit, let's talk about routines and schedules in their life, especially meal times. Do they have set times that they eat? Meal times can be a stressful situation at the holidays, and if this isn't a time of day that your loved one is used to eating at, it can make it even worse. So if you know your loved one does better in late morning for visits, how about having a lunch with them? If they traditionally eat at 11:30, then your holiday meal is going to be at 11:30. You want everyone to have a great day. So doing just a few changes in the schedule and the routine can make all the difference to your loved ones. Next thing I wanted you to consider is guest count. 5 years ago, your loved one would want you to invite everyone. They'd be talking about that second cousin from Albuquerque. The more, the merrier. Feel the love and energy in the room. But we're not that same person. Now, those loud voices and the people everywhere and the energy is too much. So really be thoughtful about the guest list. Is it something that maybe we're having a lunch with them with a few family members and the rest of the family members come later in the day? If they want to see Granddad, maybe they come as we're finishing up the meal. Maybe they come in after we've eaten and we're sitting around. They can do a nice visit for like a half hour or so before Granddad leaves. But be considerate of the situation. That can be a lot to expect from your loved one to deal with all of those people. I realize we can't always curtail the guest count. Something else we might be able to do to help our loved one is, can there be a quiet zone? Can there be a designated space that they can run away to? Someplace where maybe the lights can be dimmed, it can be a little bit quieter with music playing, maybe comfortable furniture, a soft blanket, someplace that they can run away to and de-escalate, get rid of that anxiety they're feeling. So again, a little bit of planning ahead of time can make a big difference this holiday season. You know that saying about the Boy Scouts, they're always prepared? We need to be prepared too. We need to pack a go bag for our loved one. They're not just useful to the military or for that weekend getaway. They're vital for your loved one, for their day to be a success. So in this go bag, we're going to pack their medications. I realize that you think you're going to have them back home before their next medication is due. But what happens if they start getting some anxiety? What happens if they get nauseous or they get a headache? They may need medication they wouldn't traditionally need because of the large group. So be considerate of that. Also, a complete change of clothes. Everything. Your loved one in their home may be completely continent, which means they don't have bathroom accidents. But in strange surroundings, with all of these people and all of this noise, add to that maybe the embarrassment of having to ask where the bathroom is or having to ask for help can be overwhelming. And the last thing anyone wants is for there to be a continence issue and you not have the supplies that you need. So please just pack a complete change of clothes, put them in a bag with a couple medications and stick them in the other room. So if there is a problem, you'll be ready. The last suggestion I'm going to have today is appointing a designated support person. This person is going to be the emotional watchdog of that loved one. They are going to pay attention for signs that it's getting too much, that they're getting overstimulated. This is a vital role. This can't be given to someone who's got kids running around everywhere or who's in charge of the baking. This needs to be someone whose main focus is your loved one. They're trying to watch for just the little signs and symptoms that they're getting agitated, they're getting upset. We can't always tell that we're getting overstimulated when we have dementia. So this person's role is vital. We cannot let them get distracted with other things around. If they start noticing that person is getting overstimulated, the first thing they could do is maybe taking them to that designated quiet zone and see if they can recharge their batteries and recenter themselves. If that doesn't work, then they need to be able to drop everything and say, hey, Granddad, you want to head back to your place? You and I can hang out there. They need to be able to pay attention to when your loved one is done. When they're done, it's time to go. This is not a caregiver. If your loved one needs a caregiver to help with actual physical needs, that's a completely different situation. But this may be for your loved one who's still in the earlier stages of dementia, but they're having problems with their emotional skills. Thank you so much for watching. I want to wish you all the best this holiday season, and I hope some of these strategies and tips will make it great for you. Happy holidays.